Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, just watched a clip so far there of the debut of CM Punk on Dynamite there, the big debut, folks. I use the term big a little loosely there, folks, because it didn't feel that big to me, to be honest. Like, I don't want to sound like a CM Punk hater, but I thought personally that this promo was uneventful, folks. Underwhelming. Not exciting or whatever. So it starts off with Tony Schiavone in the ring there. Punk, he did a big debut on Rampage. And we're gonna do it again, guys! And then Punk comes out, so basically they're just gonna fucking do the same thing, just have Punk come out there with fuck all to say pretty much this time there. And basically you can tell they were just trying to do the same shit they did on Rampage. And they expected a big ovation like they did the first time. And he comes out, you know what I mean? And you get an initial big reaction. Whoa! And then it just went down pretty fast, Then he's posing, and the chants were already done almost. It's like, whoa! And then they just went into annoying CM Punk chants, The CM Punk chants for a minute or two or whatever. Tony Schiavone tries to do his job there, to ask his question or whatever, and then he was being interrupted by the chants. Basically hijacking a segment with CM Punk in it, the fans, And then Tony's like, just listen to him. And then they're chanting, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. To the point where Punk had to politely ask them, the guy has to ask his question or whatever, Do these fans, because for the last 7 years, the CM Punk chants were pretty much used as a weapon by the Smarks to fuck with McMahon, so do they care about Punk still, or is it just they're just in love with yelling CM Punk, you know what I mean? And then, he's like, Tony's like, what's one thing that made you come here, Punk? And then he's like, and then the whole crowd starts yelling CM Punk again. That's all these retards were doing in the crowd. CM Punk! And Punk's like, oh, somebody here said it. It's Penta. It's Ray Phoenix. Jungle Boy. Brian Pillman Jr. Basically just name dropping people like he did in the pipe bomb. It's Zack Ryder. This man's a one-trick pony there. It's just pipe bomb this, pipe bomb that, but there ain't much of an explosion, you know what I mean? And then he's like, but before I get to these young guys, there's one person. Then he's just there waiting like 30 minutes. Then they start, Darby. Then he's like, Darby Allin. He would be my favorite wrestler when I was 15 years old. Again, just sucking Darby Allin's dick for the whole promo, basically. He'd be my favorite when I was 15. He doesn't fit the mold of what another man thinks a wrestler should be. So another shot at Vince McMahon, because Vince likes the big guys, which is what draws money or whatever. So again, Darby is just like me. He reminds me of myself trying real hard to put Darby over there at a sickening, too obvious level. He's just like me. You love me and he's just like me. And then it's like he doesn't fit the mold of what basically McMahon thinks is a wrestler. Oh, God. Once again, McMahon is evil there because he likes big men. Darby Allin, he's like 110 pounds. He looks like he's 16. He has the face of a fucking goof. All right, a skateboard, got, extreme guy. It's all shit from like 30 years ago. Things that haven't been cool in 30 years. Back when I was a kid, you would call this a fucking poser. You know what I mean? But apparently he's exactly like Punk or whatever there. And Punk's a bit of a poser himself these days, folks. Always has been, now that I think about it, Lorenzo. But, you know, so basically he's like, oh, Darby isn't big, he's not strong. Fuck no, he's not big, he's the size of a broomstick, for fuck's sake. He's the size of this pen. This pen looks fucking thicker than Darby Allin. Alright, folks, he's like, he's not big, he's not strong, but god damn it, the kid's got heart. He's got heart, I mean. And this was pretty much the promo, like, it wasn't really that major, this there. And you could tell he didn't know how to fucking finish the promo. You know what I mean? And then it's like he starts walking around, then he thinks of something and he grabs the mic. Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to my wife at home. I love you, April. And I guess it's supposed to be cool because he called her April or whatever. Like, I don't know. It seemed pretty fucking cheap to me. Like, there was nothing there. The little cheap shot at McMahon, again, the one trick pony, CM Punk there. Okay. It's like he didn't really know what to say. There was fuck all to say. He was pretty much being interrupted by his own retarded fans the whole fucking time he was trying to talk there. And it's stuff about how he loves Darby Allin and what else did he say? I'm gonna retire as the voice of the voiceless because you guys have a voice here and these people in the back are listening. Just like in a shill promo, like in WWE, it was make pretend that he was revolting against the company. WWE was writing the promos for him. These retarded marks there, they think that like CM Punk's pipe bomb was real. Like if he went out there and took a stand for real, that's because they're big retarded marks. They think McMahon is evil because he played that character on television. They're retarded, the indie fans. It's true. They're fucking retarded, like. But like there was fuck all in this promo, just Punk with his fucking broken nose or whatever there, like. And it's like he had fuck all to say. Basically, they wasted 10 minutes like they just expected a big ovation that wasn't really there. He sucked Darby Allin's dick and he said that he loves his wife. And Tony was looking like a big fucking phony. The whole thing looks fucking forced. That's how it looked, forced. Punk looked like phony out there, you know what I mean? these people are listening to you. Like in WWE, like I was gonna say, it was a gimmick that he was the voice of the voiceless going against the company. The company made him do this. They came up with these ideas. They told him to say this shit. You know what I mean? In AEW, he's sucking the company's dick. Like, that's not really the same there. It's pretty cheap, I think. But that's my opinion, folks. I understand you hate McMahon, you love Punk, you love the CM Punk chants or whatever. Well, you can go fuck yourself because this is my opinion, bitches, alright? Until next time, peace!